It's truly getting rough out here, folks. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are getting prepared for what's coming our way. And it's not looking all that good. And the politicians, they're really making their mark. They're really leveraging the American people. And if you're not in a good position, if you don't see what's coming your way, I hope you're getting prepared. And I hope you're arming yourself from a financial standpoint and also from an educational standpoint. So they didn't officially pass it, but it's coming our way. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with this Inflation Reduction Act. You got the current administration pushing very, very heavily on this green energy plan. One of the goals of this act is to basically support ridiculous spending. Now we've seen this constant fueling with our tax dollars coming after this, fueling the Ukraine's efforts to fight back against Russia. But it's getting really bad here, folks. They're calling this thing the Inflation Reduction Act, but I don't see anything in this bill that's really going after reducing inflation. How do you market a bill as an Inflation Reduction Act and there's hardly anything to do in there with reducing inflation? This appears to be more and more lies being told to the American people, further propelling their hidden agenda. Now, one of the more concerning things, and there's a lot of concerning items in this bill here. There's a lot of concerning items in this bill. It's this tremendous amount of additional funding going to the IRS. Now, if you have ever had to deal with the IRS for any reason, chances are it wasn't very pleasant. And they're very difficult to get in contact with. You may or may not have received threatening letters from the IRS. And if you don't have the money or the knowledge to be able to fight back, defend yourself, you may find yourself in a very difficult situation. And if you're not one to be able to manage anxiety, you may find yourself in a very difficult situation beyond having to deal with them. Now, they're saying they want to go after the wealthy corporations. They want to go after the wealthy businesses, the Amazons of the world, the Exxon Mobils of the world, Phillips, Conoco, all the big oil and gas companies that haven't been paying their fair share, the Teslas of the world, the Elon Musks, the Jeff Bezos of the world. But is this really going to happen? Is this really what they're going to do? They're saying that, we're only going to tax the wealthy. And they're defining wealthy as people who make over $400,000 a year, small businesses or businesses of any capacity whose net profits are greater than $400,000 a year. This is who they're saying that they're going to go after. But is this really true? So you're going to allocate $80 billion to the IRS, and you're going to hire a bunch of new IRS agents. What was it? I think it was like 87,000 agents that they're looking to hire, something like that. That's a lot of agents. That's a lot of agents. And that's a lot of new agents. Now, think about this logically. If you're new, you're not going to be very advanced in your skill. You're not going to be very advanced in your craft. You're a noob. So, if you're hiring 87,000 agents, how do you train them? Well, you probably have some form of training regimen, some IRS classes that you'll probably have these new trainee IRS agents sit through. But after they go through this course, if you will, at some point in time, you're going to release these IRS agents into the world and do a productive job. Do the job that they're hired to do. The goal is to raise additional revenues for the federal government so that they can continue on their outrageous spending spree. And so the only reason you're going to allocate $80 billion to the IRS is for the IRS to generate more than $80 billion in the form of a return. Otherwise, it'd just be completely pointless. Not that the federal government has never done anything that's been pointless in the past, but if you look at it from a logical perspective, you'd think that you would want to put in $80 billion to get more than $80 billion back. So, in order for that to happen, these agents need to start bringing in more than $80 billion to cover their own overhead for it to make basic mathematical sense. Now, if you're a new agent, you're trying to get experience, and you can only get so much experience from the template training programs that I'm sure that the IRS has and that they're going to put all these agents through. But at some point in time, in order to release these agents into the real world, in order to get real world experience, you have to release these agents into the real world, is what I'm saying. So with that being said, who do you feel these agents are going to be released onto? Are they going to be released onto the Elon Musks of the world? Are you going to have some newbie agent going after Jeff Bezos' tax returns? Really? Are you going after Warren Buffett's tax return as a brand new agent? Really? Seriously? First of all, Warren Buffett's not going to defend himself. He's going to have his team of tax attorneys, tax lawyers, his team of CPAs who are likely on staff already. So it's not going to cost him any more. He's already got a team of experts that he's already paying for his current businesses. It would be it wouldn't even impact these guys. They're already on staff. It's kind of so that's really a moot point. They're not, and their agents, these wealthy clients, expert CPAs and expert tax attorneys, tax advisors, they're going to destroy a brand new agent. And they've got so much resources to constantly just go back and forth with these people. It would make no sense for the IRS to send a brand new agent against a Warren Buffett, against a Jeff Bezos, against a Elon Musk, or even the companies that they own. They're not going to go after Berkshire Hathaway. Not with these new agents. That'd be ridiculous. It would be a complete waste of resources from the IRS's standpoint. They're not going to collect anything, not with a newbie agent. So realistically, 87,000 new agents are going to come after regular people who don't have the resources that Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and many, many others have. Jamie Dimon. Oh, and by the way, Jamie Dimon came out with a recent warning to his wealthy clients the other day. I'm going to share that with you guys in another video, but if you don't have money, if you don't have financial education and a good financial advisor team, good tax people, not the guy that does your taxes up the street, or he's done taxes, or I got a tax guy, but he doesn't really know taxes. He doesn't know tax strategy. I'm afraid that a lot of Americans are going to be caught off guard, and they could potentially be bullied and have potentially thousands of dollars extracted out of them by new agents. Because if you don't know how to defend yourself legally, what are you going to do? You're going to get you're going to get a letter in the mail from the IRS. You're You're going to read it. You're not more than likely going to understand what they're saying because it's rather cryptic. Most people are busy. They're tired at the end of the day, at the end of a work day. You don't have the time to more than likely try to cipher through 15 pages of a letter that comes in from the IRS, and all you see is how much you owe. And how do you defend yourself against that? A lot of people won't know how to do it. Some people will. And I commend those people. I commend those people who have good tax people. They have a good tax team. But, you know, I'll be very honest with you. It looks like these 87,000 armed agents will be coming after regular Americans making less than $400,000 a year. And it's gonna get messy. More information, more details are gonna be coming out. So I hope you guys are prepping. I hope you guys are prepared. This is gonna be they say that this Inflation Reduction Act is for the American people, but is it? Is it really? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. You guys let me know what you're seeing in this Inflation Reduction Act bill that will help you. I'm not seeing anything. I'm trying to be optimistic, but I don't see anything here. So all I can say is prepare, and we're gonna have to learn how to be financially defensive here, because rather than trying to reduce their spending, they just want to increase their revenue. And how are they going to do that? Increase the taxes collected. So it's going to get messy out here, you guys. But I just want to share this quick update with you guys. More information will be coming out. If you made it this far in the video, drop a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one.